And haven't you also found at the moment, I've really been noticing this week. Hey, gorgeous. I've really been noticing this week the energy of the full moon. I always like to notice the week before and the week after the full moon, you can really start to feel its influence. If for those of you who are mama bears, I'm sure you noticed that the kids can be more emotional around full moon. And I also find those like in relationships, often all the emotional stuff comes up around full moon. I always say they call lunatic asylums, loony bins, because it's around full moon that all the emotions bubble over. Anything that is slightly beneath the surface will come out to say hello. So be warned. I love full moon because I really find the veils between the worlds is a lot less. And I find my psychic capacity is way more. And it is a bit of a double-edged sword when you are more sensitive and psychic and intuitive and empathic because you feel more. So it's a good time to ground your energy and try and be centered and keep bringing your energy back to your body and being present with whatever's flowing so that you can cope with it in the present because that's where you have most of your power. So tonight we are doing a journey drum meditation to make connections. And I'm really excited to do this journey with you because I have been noticing for the last few weeks how the energy of connections has come up in such a huge and strong way. It's really come up in regards to being true to yourself and your energy and stepping more into who you are. It's also about connecting with others and how you would really like to connect with others and what energy you would like to bring in to work with others. It's about connection in relationships, connection in work, connecting with self, connecting with friends, and I suppose being more true to yourself in that level. Hi, beautiful people. Nice to see that you've all hopped on. So for tonight, the Journey Drum meditation goes for about 10 to 15 minutes. I always channel my guides. They actually do the journey, so I can't give you an exact time, which is kind of fun. I have done this journey with them before, and it just blows my mind because all of those of you that are interested in a little bit of quantum physics, we are all connected. We are all connected in a spiritual way, in a physical and energetic way as well. So tonight we are going to do a journey drum meditation, which is based on shamanic journeying. And the ancient shamans believe that you could actually travel energetically and gain information, energy on anything that you would like more information on. So tonight you are going to be riding in the boat of my intention. I'm going to be taking you on a guided shamanic journey. Hi, gorgeous. Go with whatever you see. Always remember, whatever you see is perfect for you. Some of you will be more auditory, where you will hear things. Some of you are more kinesthetic, where you can actually feel. If I say we're walking on grass, you'll actually be able to feel the grass. Some of you are really visual. You'll be able to really see a lot of detail. And so I will give you a story to walk into and to experience. For those of you that are experienced journeyers, or you do shamanic journeying or guided meditation, and you find you really go blank in meditations, I really encourage you to stand and do this. Stand in a place where you may be able to move a little bit or sway your body. I would also like you to have something to write on. So I'm going to take you through this, hi gorgeous, through the story journey drum meditation. And then at the end, I'm going to guide you back through it. And I'm going to ask you a series of questions around what you have experienced in your journey drum meditation. And then I want you to write down whatever you got. And also, if you even went blank, I want you to play with it. And if I say, what did you see here? I want you just to write the first thing that has come into your mind. I have been studying the symbolic language for the last 25 years. And I find merging that it's really the language of your soul when you look at symbolism. And we use symbolism so much in our lives. We use metaphors and similes to describe how we experience life. And when we go into our inner world through shamanic journeying, the drum really takes us into an altered state of consciousness. It does it way quicker than just focusing on your breath. So it's a really interesting and fun experience. I love shamanic journeying, and I love doing the guided journey so that I can take you to a certain level of consciousness and help you experience it. So, oh, great. That's awesome. Thanks, Carmel. So if this is your first time, it's really like a guided meditation. Just sit and listen, and don't be too hard on yourself. Just kind of play with it like you're listening to a story, and just try and relax and just notice everything that comes up. If you see something different to what I'm saying, that's perfectly fine. Just go along with it. And when your mind starts saying, oh, I'm just making this up, don't listen to it. Just ignore it and just keep playing with it like you're listening to a story. Just relax and keep focusing on your breath. And I always ask that you come back to your heart space when you journey. It's kind of interesting when you put your attention into your heart space. It really brings a different kind of energy into your body. So make sure you are comfy and that you won't be disturbed for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And you don't have to watch me. It's probably better to close your eyes, even if you're going to stand and do the journey. So I would say either stand or sit comfortably. Just notice if you do lie down, the drumming can sometimes actually just put you to sleep. So it can sometimes really take you out of your body. So make sure you're just comfy. And when you're all kind of ready, you're comfy, you're ready to relax and to go on this meditation, give me a little thumbs up so I know you're ready. And then when we finish the journey, I'll go through the questions. And I'll give you a bit of interpretation as well. Awesome. Cool. Brilliant. Okay. So just focus on your breath. Close your eyes. This is your time to relax, to come back to your center. This is time for you. So I just want you to focus on your breath. Close your eyes. Breathe in peace. Blow out tension. Breathe in peace. Blow out tension. One last time. Breathe in peace. Breathing all the way from your lower abdomen, all the way up your body, and hold your breath at the end of the in-breath. And blow out tension. Give your body and mind permission to relax. Feel into any areas of your body that you feel you're carrying tension. Feel into your shoulders and your tummy. And just breathe in peace into this area and ask it to relax and just blow out the tension. And as you're breathing in peace and blowing out tension, you feel a beautiful soft presence step in behind you. And it is your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is filled with bright white light. You feel their peace and protection step in behind you, and they surround you in a beautiful bubble of light. And as they surround you in this beautiful bubble of light, you feel they come to protect your energy. And you see this bubble sparkling around you, and you feel your guardian angel place their beautiful hands upon the bubble. And the bubble fills with beautiful white light. The white light flows around the bubble, tugging away any tension from your body, and you feel it becoming soft white mud around your feet. And when your bubble is full of this beautiful glowing white light, we allow the bottom of the bubble to open, and the white light flows out as well as the mud. We give it to the earth with love and gratitude, for the earth loves heavy energy. She loves mud. She transforms it into beautiful things. We allow our bubble to close, and then this time let your guardian angel choose what they want to fill your bubble with. Will it be fire, air, water, or light? Once again, allow your guardian angel to fill your bubble and allow the element to flow around your bubble, around your body, tugging away any heaviness, any darkness, allowing your body to relax beautiful bubble and we surround it in a beautiful violet flame so that only good may flow into our energy and sustain all the beautiful energy we have created on this journey. We breathe in peace. We blow out. Slowly open your eyes and just focus on the room around you and just notice how the energy feels a bit different to when you began. Feel into the energy, notice how it may feel softer, more peaceful, more centered. And while you're still sitting in that beautiful space, grab your journal or your workbook, anything you're going to write on, and I'll speak you back through the journey and just write down whatever comes to mind. Sometimes you feel more detail will come up. If you feel like you didn't get much in the journey, I really want you to play with this section and just write down the first thing that comes to mind. And you'll be surprised. The smallest thing can have the hugest meaning to your life. So just play with this. Okay, so has everybody got their journals? Give me a little thumbs up if you can. And I will begin. Okay, so we started with a bubble and we filled it with white light. We brought in our highest good. And you brought in your guardian angel. Have you worked with your guardian angel before? What did their energy feel like? And we created a beautiful bubble. Your guardian angel filled it with an element. What was the element? Was it fire? Was it air? Was it water? Was it a light? And then we sent down our roots to Mother Earth and we brought up her energy and we brought the lava through our bodies. We did that 3 times, and then we brought in our soul star, Father Sun energy, and we brought down that. We also opened our 4 directions. Did you notice the animals and their quality of energy? So we create sacred space in the 4 dimensions and Earth and the universe. So we create sacred space just in that intention. So we became a tree. We grew roots down and we grew, our bodies became the trunk of the tree, and we grew higher, and our arms became the branches. Do you know what tree you were? What was your feeling? What kind of tree were you? And as you grew higher and higher, did you notice the landscape around you? We stuck our attention in the top of the tree, and a bird came and landed, and we let our energy go into the bird. And you looked through the bird's eyes. What could you see? What did your landscape look like? Was it a meadow? Was it a forest? Were there other trees around? Oh, one thing I forgot, sorry. Before we started our journey, as we were going into it, I asked you who you wanted to connect with today. So write down too what kind of connections you wanted to make. Was it with others who need your services, or was it with a teacher or friends or lovers, or with yourself? What did you want to connect with today? So we looked from the bird's perspective, and then we stuck our energy into our heart, and we spoke to the wind. We gave the wind our name. We introduced ourselves to the universe, and we shared with love all the energy we would like to share in a connection. And as we launched off the tree, we had a gift in our claw. What was in your claw? What was it? We shared all this love and energy and all the connection we would like to make into this gift. And then we released it. And this gift turned into light and went out, and it connected with other elements. Did it connect with trees? Did it connect with animals? Were there many connections? Or were there only a few? And you allowed your bird to fly around and look at these connections. If there were only a few, you flew in and landed and had a look at the connections. What were they? If there were many, you could have flown higher to see how far the connections go, how far and wide the connections went. So describe as much as you can what you felt, what you might have heard, or what you saw. And then when we had shared all our energy, everything, all our love and our gift of connection that we wanted to share with those, once we had gained a good idea, we flew around once again. We noticed if there were any animals in the landscape beneath our tree. We landed back in our tree. We once again merged with the energy of the tree, and the bird left. And there was a certain color that all the energies that you made connection with became. What color was that? And as we withdrew our energy and came back into our body, we placed that color in our heart. And we saw the connections becoming beautiful sparkles of light in our heart, and we surrounded them in those bubbles of color. And then we came back into our body, and we sent love and gratitude to all those, the 4 directions that journeyed with us today, and our guardian angel. Okay, so you've written everything down. So that journey, that tree is you. So it's kind of fun to work with the symbolism. As you grew up and you became the bird, you can even look into the symbolism. If you know what kind of tree you were, you can look into the symbolism of the tree. Like some people have resonance with oak. I also find often your tree, my tree is like a symbol of my heritage. I often get pine tree, a massive pine tree, and it's a symbolism of my European heritage, which I find quite interesting. So there's a certain connection with your tree too, and your tree also has a symbol of a message. So you grew tall and you became the bird. Now the bird is our soul. In my journey, I had eagle. Eagle is about our connection with everything. It's about gaining a higher perspective. It's the symbol of oneness. But whatever bird, if you know whatever bird you were, there's also a great message from birds. But birds are often about taking yourself more lightly. And if your bird was a special color, every color has a message and a meaning. Like blue would be about communication and about seeing. And so you had a look at your landscape. Were there many trees around? Was it an open landscape? So normally an open landscape means that you often like to work on your own and you will connect with others when you need to. If there are other trees, depending on how close they are, so the closer the tree, the more in contact you are with your community. So you would have noticed that. And also if you noticed if they were different trees or the same. So trees that are similar means that you perhaps work with a lot of other people that are similar energies to you, or perhaps in a similar profession. There's a similar theme going on. If they're all very different, it means that you work with people of different capacity. No worries, Kelly. Sorry about that. Okay, so when you launched up, we put all the beautiful energy of what you wanted to connect with in your heart, and there was a gift in your claws. What was that? Now, this is also a symbol of what you share with others. If you have a look at what that gift was, it has a great significance. So my little gift that I shared with everybody was sparks of light. And if you look at sparks of light, I love to inspire people to be true to themselves, to live their gifts and their service. If it was a little present, it could mean you have certain packages to share. Notice on what it was that you wanted to connect with and what significance the little gift that you had. Have a look at what you may use that for, what the energy felt like, and how that connects with how you would like to connect with others. And so you also flew off from your tree